So today we're going to be talking about red, and not only red, but very old red. So which one should we start with? I think we'll start with this one. Here he is. He is a beefeater, one of the guards at the Tower of London. Let me put him so you can't really see him with his beautiful shoes and everything. That's better. They were called yeoman warders, and I believe they were also known as yeomen of the guards, but that hasn't been confirmed with anything I could find. I just thought it. Theory was that they were given a large ration of beef as part of their, I want to say, wages. And another theory has it that they could eat as much beef as they could off the king's table. So again, that was quite a good bit of pay, save you having to buy. So that, I think, is where the name beefeater came from, because they used to eat a lot of beef. I think he is absolutely gorgeous. He's very old. I want to say he's around 75, 76. Well before we went to Gibraltar, and he was in storage for a very long time. Now there are his beautiful shoes. I'm holding my hand very steady there because he will smash. I wondered if they were anything to do with poppies, because they are definitely looking like, I'll put them upside down so you get a good light, little poppy flowers, but I don't know what the white on them is. And there's his beautiful jacket. He's got the initials ER, so I think that's Elizabeth Regina. If you look up there, you can just see his medals hanging by the crown. There's his fabulous belt buckle, and these, I think, is a stitched in pattern. And then he's got a beautiful gold cuff, lovely red sleeve, and this webbing, I suppose, goes over his shoulders and meets up around the back where the slot is and the stopper is. There's the back of his collar, there's his lovely grey hair, there's his little face. Isn't he gorgeous? I believe that ex-military people normally apply for the job of yeoman warders or beefeaters, and once they're in, it's only the very chosen are chosen, the very top, and once they're in forever. Now this, on the other hand, is a red plastic football boot. Considering it's a red plastic football boot and it is very light and very old, I'll show you a bit about it. I don't know what these are called. I've no idea. Maybe somebody will tell me in the comments, because I've no clue. And I should have looked it up and I didn't. But I know they are something to do with running on grass. They give you a better grip, I think. And there's the white with the stitching. There's the slot. Slot looks a bit dusty. There's the stopper. That's a bit of old sellotape from somewhere. That says it's made in Hong Kong. As in the 60s and 70s, there was an awful lot of stuff made in Hong Kong. These are artificial laces, but this then is a real lace to tie up at the top. It's got two little holes for them to peep out of. It's gorgeous. It's, as I say, it's very light. And I think footballers weren't playing in coloured boots when this was made. So I think they just used to make them in the most popular teams' colours. So this could be Liverpool, or it could be Manchester United, or it can be another couple of football teams that I don't know wear red. But that's what I think it is, because it wasn't a done thing. The first person to wear a coloured boot was in 1970, and it started a trend. But Manchester United were told by Alex Ferguson in, I think, don't quote me, somewhere around the early 2000s, that they were not to wear any other colour boot but black, holding with tradition. So there it is. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed my visit to Red. Do come back and see me anytime. Like, subscribe, whatever you like. And most of all, keep an eye out for my shorts, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now.